The castle doctrine means you are allowed to defend yourself with deadly force if someone is invading your home. And he tried to define the back of his pickup truck as his home. That was their castle. So he argued that the back of his truck was open, he was sleeping, that's his home, he felt threatened, and he launched a Superman stab attack to the person that was invading his privacy and whom he felt was attacking him. The investigators on that file had the wherewithal to do a three-dimensional scan of the entire backside of the truck. Now, as you know, we could go to the internet and get all the specifications off that truck that we needed. However, this was his home. There was actually a propped up mattress in the backside of the cab, along with all sorts of tools, and it was a very tight space. And so it was only through the use of that scan that we were able to determine exactly where he was in that cab in three-dimensional space when he launched his Superman stab attack. So what this three-dimensional scan allowed us to do was to determine the ergonomics issues, but also the force necessary in order to cause those stab wound injuries, or at least a few of them. And we determined that at least 2 of these stab wounds could not have occurred in the back of that pickup. 2 weeks after we submitted our report, the self-defense plea using the castle doctrine was upgraded to third-degree murder. And I got a text from the lead investigator saying, "Thank you so much for your time on this," and I couldn't be happier.
A killer is headed to prison for the murder of a homeless man in Luzerne County. Daniel Holtzlander will spend as long as 30 years behind bars for yesterday's third-degree murder plea. This is video of him back in 2016. He stabbed 49-year-old Kurt Swan several times in Edwardsville in June of that year. Swan's body was found in the woods behind that shopping center in Luzerne County.